Shit, it's a good show. It's a great show. It's a shit show. Pickle Rick show. Not a Jerry show. Scary Perry show. Lick my balls show. Szechuan sauce show. It's the fucking Rick and Morty fan show, bitch. Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome into the Rick and Morty fan show immediate reaction video, guys. We're going to be talking about this episode and just the immediate reactions that I have. We'll cover it on Tuesday, like a little bit more comprehensively. There was no episode last Tuesday, and, there was a whole bunch of junk. I'm not going to get into it now just because we don't have a lot of time. This is the immediate reaction, all the fun stuff that we're going to get to right away. I do want to... it was unfortunate that we couldn't do Tuesday because we were doing a big giveaway. That's going to be this Tuesday in 2 days. So if you guys want to win any Rick and Morty paraphernalia, crazy stuff, I got lots of stuff to give away, and that's going to be on Tuesday, this Tuesday. So I lied last week. I lied. It's this Tuesday. Yeah, so that covers all that. Now let's get into the episode, guys. And this one I thought was fucking hilarious. I love the premise, the idea of the whole thing. The reoccurring dying was awesome because it just didn't give your mind kept wanting to say that, okay, well, this is the real family. Okay, well, this is the real. And even when I think we all figured, okay, well, we're probably going to get away at the end. This is probably always going to be a Burner Smith family over and over again. You still kept thinking, they kept throwing jabs out there that would make it think like, okay, now we're going to get to the bottom of this whole thing. And there really was no bottom of this whole thing. It just kept going. It was a gag that kept going till the end of the episode. There was no secret squid society. It was all just doppelganger families over and over again. And then the big surprise at the end of the Hunt Me guy was fucking hilarious. I loved it. Great job. Awesome episode. I'm going to say right now, and like I said, if you know me and my reviews, my opinion just goes like this. When the Slut Dragons episode first came out, I thought the same as most people did. I was like, that was a pretty crummy episode, but now I fucking love that episode. Great things that happened from that one. And now we're going to get into each different joke and funny thing. Before we do that, I want to give some shout outs. Looks like Matt Conway's here, Jeremy's here, Fat Pat's here, I'm here, Lance Livingstone's here, the inspiring one is here, Ruby's here, Kenny Butler. Fantastic, guys. Nice. Anyone who's new, guys, thank you for showing up. Fun stuff. If you can give the video a like, a comment, or subscribe to Fandom Empire, because I'm going to be doing this all the time. So, all right, let's get to it, guys. So let's see. What do we got for jokes here? The Rick and Morty going up to whack the Christian God. I thought that was pretty... it was a fun way to get people to turn the TV off right away. I know that Rick and Morty doesn't mind doing that. They throw away viewership all the time. If you're a person, there's going to be viewers out there who are watching who are very, God-fearing, I guess you would call them. There's going to be people there, and there's going to be people who, especially internationally, just fucking flip the channel off right after that. But, Roiland and company doesn't mind flipping off their fans if they make it funny for the hardcore, the elite, and what makes them they're making themselves laugh for sure. They're definitely as concerned with making themselves laugh as they are with the fans. And I think that's why this show has grown so organically and become so popular. So that was an interesting joke to put out there right away. Then we get the Hunt Me character who it looked like was going to be a one-off. I know I talked to Mr. Matt Conway in there in the chat was saying he hopes that he sees more of the character, and, spoiler, obviously, we do see more of the character. That was fucking hilarious. And I loved how he comes in and he was shown especially weird and morbid and melty. He looked like a melted candle, and he was like fucking crazed look in his eye. Hilarious. I loved that gag that he came out. Did not see that coming. I don't think, if you're in the chat, you can tell me whether you saw it coming or not. I did not fucking see that coming. Thought it was hilarious. And then we start with the decoy family deaths. And I really loved one of the first ones where there was like a explosion that just sort of blasted the ball. Jerry just lost one of his arms and both legs, kind of like Anakin Skywalker, and fucking hilarious. I loved all the Jerry deaths because Jerry was shown. I love how they do this. They definitely recycle Jerry's like sort of noise. I don't think they get him to do it over and over again. I think they recycle that same one because you see it so often, or you hear it so often. I fucking love that noise. It makes me laugh every time. It's oh my god! Like it definitely happens in the Evil Morty, Evil Rick episode when they burst in, and yeah, he's just screaming, and I love when they recycle that part. I don't know, recycled jokes always make me laugh. I love how they once again kind of decoyed us. There was a mention of Beth Mom, and once that got mentioned, that Rick died, so they gave us another flip off. I feel like they're gonna flip us off as many times as possible. Every time they mention some continuity that all the fans are asking for, we're all wanting, they're gonna be like, yeah, like here we go. Oh, we're gonna show the backstory of nope, fuck you. They don't care. Fucking love that. That was great. Yep. Don't establish any fucking timelines here. And we will get an episode. We're gonna get at least one episode. Probably 1.5-ish, where they'll give us some continuity stuff. They will do that, in my opinion. But they'll be teasing it until then. So that was really funny. I loved it. Mr. Matt Conway in. Guys, if you see one of these, see one of those light blue things, the super chat, I will read that on air. No matter what you could say this fucking guy's stupid. He's got a shitty voice. I fucking hate his show. He's a piece of shit. I'll read that on air. More than even other people on this, on this network. I don't mind. I'll read fucking whatever. Mr. Matt Conway in with a $4.99 super chat says, Primordius, a laser whip debut. I really love that. Yeah, that was funny. And then that was another throw off where you thought, well, this is the Smith family because they got the cool weapons that we saw. And then that, nope, not so much. I really like the puppet family. Well, they look like puppets. They dressed up as poor recreations. Actually, a good one for you guys to comment. If you guys comment in the chat, comment which family, which decoy you like the most. Was it the decoy that took off his, fucking Lego looking puzzle-ish head? Was it the scarecrow looking like disgusting horror family? Was it the cuckoo clock wooden versions of the Smith family? Obviously, the Jerry at the end had a hilarious fucking death that went on and on, proving that Jerry just needs to be tortured as much as possible. Comment, which family did you think was the funniest? Matt Conway does say Pinocchio Jerry. I fucking loved the what I thought was going to be a puppet Smith family. Thought that was hilarious. And then it turns out that was a Smith family until they weren't. They got blown up too, right? I don't even remember. Crazy episode, guys. Really enjoyed that one. Some other things I want to point out. Oh, the funniest bit in this whole episode, and I will be surprised if this is not 90% of people's opinions. The barcode incident, I guess we'll call it, was, oh my god, I don't know why I didn't see that coming. I must be growing weak to Rick's to Rick's I don't know, sense of humor. Like I must not see it coming because I didn't see that coming. I thought maybe there would be something, whatever, but of course, him just fucking farting on him was hilarious. The barcode on the inside of his ass. Oh my god. Great. That was my that was my favorite part. I knew that right away. Something that was very similar to last week's episode was that I knew right away that was going to probably be my favorite bit from this one. Last episode, same thing happened with the Nintendo 69. Like that happened, and right away I was laughing my ass off, and it's like that's gonna be the fucking thing of the show. And as much as I loved Mr. Nimbus, Nintendo 69 I think is the funniest gag in that episode. I don't know. I get a kick out of Roiland doing that stuff. If you've listened to Grandma's Virginity podcast, which I highly, highly, highly recommend. Justin Roiland, Ryan Ridley, what's the girl's name? Jackie Buscarino, podcast that they did before. Well, they started it before Rick and Morty even started-ish. And it's hilarious. But Justin often, makes characters have to have sex with people, and it's always funny. So, I don't know, fucking Nintendo 69 got me, and so did the fucking barcode joke. That was hilarious. Loved it. Hilarious. Let's take a look and see if we got any comments on what family they're like. Solo says he's already making a meme. Showboater 28 says, what if Rick and Morty's from the Citadel are just decoy Rick and Morty's? Do they differ from regular human Rick and Morty's like the decoys? That's a good question. I mean, they're supposed to be all Rick and Morty's that come from another dimension to make the Council of Ricks. But if they're all there, and a lot of them I assume are always there, then there's a lot of worlds that have no Ricks and Morty's. Why is that? So who knows? We do know that Rick got rid of a fucking ton of them at one point. So interesting point, though, from Showboater 28. Kenny Butler says, but funny how he left his family behind messed up. Got a great meme coming out. The cute family says Martin Alanis. Callback. It felt like a callback to the original Doc and Marty. Love the Doc and Marty. Doc and Marty is, I feel like if you show some people that, like, that's one of those things where you show people that you already know have that type of humor. Otherwise, they're just going to fucking look at you weird. Especially, I don't know if you guys seen it before. There's a Doc and Marty edit that you can find where someone actually edited in the balls and everything. Oh my God, it's so fucking graphic. Disgusting. So what else do we got here? I liked Rick making dick jokes while he said, you know, why would they have a problem with me? He's like, maybe it's my huge dick. Maybe they're jealous of my dick. Maybe, you know, like he just kept making jokes about, you know, basically that it was all based on penis envy. That was kind of funny, quick joke there. I love when they were destroying the Ricks, how there was a Rick painted into the background. Reminded me of that, the music video for that, Somebody That I Used to Know, I think it was, by Coyote or something like that. Funny, it was a very popular song at the time, probably like 5 years ago. The video was always him painted into the background. Made me laugh. I really loved, I called him, the first thing I saw when I saw that Rick who had the fucking messed up face, the like horror version, I called him Scarecrow Rick. So I don't know what he's going to end up being called, but I called him Scarecrow Rick. I thought that was pretty funny. And the show took a real horror vibe there for like 2 or 3 minutes, which was very interesting. Especially, I mean, it started with a spooky forest, and then they got dragged away, and it showed a point of view shot of them getting dragged away, which is like a really cool horror vibe that they gave to that kind of scene. And then of course they got saved by the fucking cuckoo clock. I call them the cuckoo clock Rick and Morty family because the Rick used a gun that had an extending cuckoo clock head thing that basically went through them. So these are all what I'm calling them. I don't know what they're going to be called in the end. They just be called the Wooden Smith family. Who knows? One thing that they really doubled down on, The political jokes, they just fucking doubled down on. Like in the first episode, you know, we had Jerry saying, you know, we're white. Why does that matter to the cops? And they showed up right away. A couple other political jokes. In this one, they had a whole bunch, like just a shit ton. They made light of blackface at one point, saying the varnish might be like blackface. What other political? I made note of like 3 or 4 political jokes that were just like kind of, I don't know. It seems like they're doing it on purpose. Like they really want to put it out there for people, their political opinions, I guess. I don't know. I'm totally cool with it. They can do whatever they want, whatever. If the show makes me laugh, I'm not going to shut it off because I study Buddhism. If they made fun of Buddha, I'm going to be like, oh, I'm never watching this shit again. Like it's just whatever. They can make fun of whatever they want. They're like South Park. South Park has all, like, whatever's there can be a target. It's a target. Doesn't matter, guys. Let's what do we got here? We got a couple more minutes. Guys, this is a quick show. When we do our Tuesday show, it's 45 minutes to 50 minutes or so. These ones are going to be just quick reactions. So if you guys want to get anything else in, that was good point. Showboater 28 says the libertarian joke. That's right. Said that we're going to live out in the forest like libertarians. So that was interesting. Just to make point of it. Another joke was the president who showed up, which is interesting because we've seen in the trailer the president is going to show up again. I think he's just called American president, but he also said the Electoral College is to protect slavery, I think. Preserve slavery, I think is what he said, which was another interesting political joke. And then I really liked Jerry hiding in the closet. It was funny. There was one point where Rick was like, okay, he's like, okay, you're the Smith, you're the Summer I had, you're the Morty. And then Beth like comes out with her crazy frizzy hair and is like, yeah, I'm here. And then he's like, okay. And he just opens the closet like immediately knowing that's where Jerry would be. And he's, oh my God. Like always. I had a little giggle at that. And another amazing after credit scene, Jerry just going through all this torture, and they did another Christian joke, having him being crucified, and that he made fun of the fact that he's like, you guys are going back to Jesus after Cowboys, like saying that this is some sort of progression. So it was no one was safe tonight. They made jokes of pretty much fucking everyone of every side of everything. So they're Rick and Morty is, as the fan base grows, they're trying to shed the skin of the people who, I guess, can't take a joke. I don't know. I'll let you know when they really offend me, and it'll, don't hold your breath, guys. All right, let's go back to the chat. Check a couple things, and then we'll plug a couple things, and then we'll say bye. If there's something that I didn't discuss here that you really want to get it in the chat now, guys. Like I said, we'll do a full breakdown on Tuesday. I hope that, Kenny Butler and Showboater and Raphael Lorenzo will, you guys join us on our Tuesday show. We have a good crew there all the time. People coming in chatting about the show. We do play games. We do art competitions. Check us out, guys. If you want to subscribe that way. Join our socials that are down here. That if you've heard of our show from any of these things, or on Facebook, we have a group, the Rick and Morty Fan Show, which is what this is. So you'll see, spelling right there, Rick and Morty Fan Show. There is a Facebook group for that you can join. Let's go through the chat, check and see what else is going on here. The barcode was awesome. Yeah, the barcode. Oh man, like, is this not anyone's favorite joke of this one? That was my by far. Raphael wants to know, where can I watch for free? I have no idea. If I want to watch a show for free, I try and hunt it down, but like I have Crave and I have all of these things. So unless it's really, really unavailable, like not anywhere, I have it. So I don't have that information, guys. That's just not something I do. I like the song. I'm a pirate. I pirates that song. Kenny Butler was going to say puppets as well. I thought the puppets thing was funny. Yeah. The president showed it back up. Matt Conway says, I sure can try. I'm a moderator on the Rick and Morty Fan Show Facebook group. That's true. You can find Matt Conway on there too. One of our biggest fans. Sweet. Richard Lee comes in here and says the next episode preview just dropped, and apparently it's the Captain Planet episode, which is awesome because it has the Morty is going to be wearing a shirt that says Rick and Morty Pussy Pounders, which I thought was fucking, like, how do they even get this on the air? I know it's Adult Swim, but like, oh my God. If you guys haven't seen that yet, they have shown a close-up of the shirt. It says Rick and Morty Pussy Pounders. And I believe it's the one that that Morty wears when he's talking to the Captain Planet-ish girl. So I don't know if she's going to be attracted by that, or, you know, I guess, you know, guys wear some pretty vulgar shirts and seem to be doing pretty fine anyways. Thank you, Kenny, for the subscribe. Appreciate that. Lance says they didn't, but it might be on YouTube. Yeah, it dropped on YouTube. Adult Swim is like really on top of this stuff. Like, so what happened last week? Last week, this video, my reaction video, did so well, and I was very proud of it. Everybody who supported, thank you very much. But it got taken down, and I think it got taken down because it's been a really big effort to make sure that nobody can post the episode. And I wasn't the episode, so we got it all back. The video's all back. If you want to see my reaction to the last episode, you guys can find that on Fandom Empire. It got restored and everything, so we didn't, you know, everything was good. Everything is all good. I'm happy all is well that ends well. But Adult Swim is really jumping ahead of people, saying like, guys, like we don't want people pirating our stuff. We're going to put our stuff out free on YouTube. The last episode was free. Hopefully, for people like, Raphael, they'll put this one out eventually on free as well. But like, I watch it straight from Adult Swim, so I couldn't tell you. But that episode dropped. We'll throw that in the Rick and Morty Fan Show Facebook group. So if you guys really want to see it, I'll throw it on right after I get off the air here, and you can find it right there. Yeah, awesome episode, guys. I have no idea when the episode is coming out online, if it's coming online. Gothic YT? I don't know. Alex, you missed the episode? Oh my God, you're going to have to go back and watch it. Or you missed my episode. I don't know. Either way, we love you, Alex. You're always in. Great stuff, guys. Yeah, that's all I got for the episode today. I thought it was great. If you guys tune in on Tuesday, I'm going to be giving away, I think we're going to do 3 or 4 competitions. I think we're going to do 5 competitions because it's season 5. I'm going to be giving away a bunch of these mystery minis. You can see like one of them, well, actually they're on both sides. You can see a mystery mini there, mystery mini over here. Like, I'm going to be giving away a bunch of packs of that. Solo has already won himself a Smith family plus Mr. Poopy Butthole. I gave him, so that's 6 mystery minis. That's all we'd already been won by Solo, who's in the chat here. I got to send out a wasp Rick to my friend Corey, and we got a whole bunch of other stuff to give away. I got a whole bunch of stuff donated by Lance Livingstone, who's also in the chat. So thank you very much to Lance, who donated almost all the prizes I'm going to give away that day. But yeah, Tuesday, check in Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Rick and Morty Fan Show, and guys, that's where you're going to be able to win awesome prizes. Let's quickly go back to the chat before I make my way out, and thank you guys for joining us today. Lance says he watches it on Adult Swim. I'm not sure. I know that I think Matt Conway bought the season on Apple or something like that. One of those streaming services where you can buy seasons of shows. I know that he did that, and he said they also they give away some extra content. They give away like like a quick making of video of every episode. So that's some extra content. That's awesome. I don't know if that's been thrown out there yet, but that's a really cool way to watch it. So I'll get the details for that too. We'll post that. We like to post everything in our Facebook group. So Christopher Block says, PM'd you on Facebook. Thanks, Matthew. Awesome. Kenny helping out says, download the Adultswim app off of Play Store or on Apple Store. Tremor on Wii might be out tonight. Thanks, Lance, from Matt Conway. Thanks, Lance, guys. Everybody, everybody in our little Rick and Morty community that we have here, thanks you, because you're awesome, dude. They should bring back Bird Person and Squanchy. I know that's another thing that a lot of people want, and I do think we'll get Bird Person again. I don't know how we can't get Bird Person again, just because the way that they've left the story off, that he has to rebuild, retrain, clone, whatever, do to get Bird Person back. But with other characters, we don't know if they're coming back because they like to one-off characters. They obviously love to one-off characters. They don't care. They kill a lot of them off. But with this character, we've already seen him in, I think, 5 episodes. If you count the story train thing as well with the Friend song that they sing. Phoenix Person, the whole thing. He's been through a lot of episodes, so obviously he has an arc. He's more of he's not a background character. He's a reoccurring character already. He's already been shown to be a reoccurring character. So I think that's going to stay. Squanchy, I'm not exactly sure. I think that character has a lot less depth, which makes him a little bit less of a character to come back as a reoccurring character. I don't know who does the Squanchy voice, but I do know that Bird Person is voiced by Dan Harmon, so that always helps. It's easier to bring in characters when if you bring back Zeep Zanflorp, you got to bring Stephen Colbert back in house, which is, I'm sure he has a very busy schedule. And most of the characters that have come back have been characters voiced by Dan Harmon, easy to bring back, or Justin Roiland or Ryan Ridley. These characters can be brought back really quickly. Ryan Ridley doesn't work on the show that much anymore, but you know what I mean? It's easy to bring those guys back. And they're good friends. So unless something has happened since then, I'm sure they can get Ryan Ridley back for any of those voices. That's going to be it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. We had a great chat today, and tune in for the Tuesday show because we're giving away lots of shit. And all you have to do is, I think we're going to have a super chat one. So, you're going to have to pay $1 at least to get an entry into that one. But we are going to be giving away stuff for free. There's going to be a newbie kind of giveaway, and that's going to be for anyone who's, semi-new. If you're in this, if you're someone, Kenny Butler in here, I have not seen you on any of my Tuesday shows before, then show up because you could be entered into a newbie draw for free and get free mystery minis of Rick and Morty. Anyways, guys. Thank you very much for showing up. I know I've said thank you like 5-6 times. It's doing an immediate reaction show is actually fairly difficult because you have to remember things that you just saw, think about all the thoughts that you just heard, but you guys made it easy in the chat here. All right, guys, I've already plugged everything. I've already shown you everything. I've said everything. So all there's left to say is good night, guys. It's a good show. It's a great show. It's a shit show. Pickle Rick show. Not a Jerry show. Scary Terry show. Lick my balls show. Szechuan sauce show. It's the fucking Rick and Morty fan show, bitch. Oop.